everyone, and welcome back as always. We're back again.
Hi.
We're going to be watching Men of Honor today, ladies.
Ooh, Men of Honor. That's
So
right.
I honestly don't have much to say with this because I really don't know anything about this. I never saw a trailer for it. I just looked it up on Amazon, and it came out in 2000, and it's rated R. That's all I see right now. The thumbnail's too tiny to really see. It looks like Robert De Niro's in it. He's kind of looking, if I can record it, I'm not recording this screen right now, but he's looking down on the cover. So I think that's him, and he has like a hat on. It looks like he might be a police officer or something. This was highly recommended by a lot of people, and this was on our community page, so thank you for that. And we just randomly selected a movie to watch, so hopefully it's not too scary or disturbing or anything. And honestly, too, Wookie heard that I was thinking about watching this, and he's like, that's actually a really good movie, and I think you guys are going to like it. So that made me feel better about it.
Yes.
Eventually I want you guys, which no relation to this because I don't know what this is about, Men of Honor. I'm thinking wartime maybe, or, you know, I'm not Marines, military.
Yeah, something military. Yeah.
But I know a huge one that's been requested for a while is Saving Private Ryan. And I've been really wanting to see that, but I wasn't sure if Mom could handle it. And Mom, honestly, you're better at a lot of things on this channel than we are. But I know it's really disturbing and scary. So that was another movie we were debating to watch. But yeah, so we decided to do Men of Honor. And I think we can talk afterwards.
All right. Okay.
So if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for watching. And give this video a thumbs up if you can. That would really help us. And let's get into it.
Yes, let's do that.
Men of Honor.
Oh,
What the hell you doing, boy?
Good for him.
Woo! His dad told him.
He's going in deeper.
Yeah, catch me.
Yes.
Show him what you can do. Yes, that's good. Race.
Yeah, wow.
He's like, I wish I did that when I was younger.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, yes.
You ever hear of the search and rescue swimmers? You just became one.
That is awesome.
Oh, God.
Those suits on their own are just so heavy and massive
so
and complicated.
much.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Too far, too fast, too quick.
Who's going to fall in? Is it going to fall on
Gonna
him?
fall on top of him. He's gonna jump in.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I hope he can save him.
Any increased pressure at all will kill you.
Well, goddamn, I feel like singing, man.
Oh, boy.
Whoa.
Fuck, where are you going?
Matey.
Oh, stop.
He's so sad. He
Whoa.
lost his whole crew.
Oh, my God.
Don't
Whoa.
go after people like that.
Wow.
Now I want y'all to welcome the Bayonne Diving School's first color trainee, Bosa's Mate Second Class Carl Brashear.
Oh,
It just shows you how, like,
He's
ugh,
gonna stay.
how, like,
He's
brainwashed
gonna
you are.
stay. Another librarian.
Hey.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, your flowers.
I'm not here to flirt with you. I'm in diving school across the river.
Why do you want this so badly?
Because they said I couldn't have it.
Okay, come on.
I know, she had that look like,
She's
all
thinking,
right.
she's thinking about it.
This thing's real awkward.
He's gonna get stuck.
Oh,
It's tilting, it's moving.
Oh no.
It is, it's moving.
Right on him.
Oh, my God. Whoa.
Whoa, that is
Oh,
scary.
God.
God.
Isert's got his air hose tangled.
Oh crap.
Oh, no. Oh,
And
no.
more.
No more.
Oh, my God.
I'm out of here. We gotta get out.
I'm out of here.
She's going down. Come back.
You're not gonna help.
Oh, my God. Oh,
It's so hard to see with the arrow.
Air bubbles.
oh, gee.
Hook him. Hook him. Hook him. Hook him. Oh, he's gonna pass out.
Boy, well,
Get him. Get him. He got it. He got it. Woo.
With apparent disregard for his own life, did at Bayonne, New Jersey, save the life of Petty Officer Timothy Douglas Isert.
Oh, he's thinking.
So they're saying he did?
Ah,
you know what? Huh?
I'm totally baffled.
Yeah,
He doesn't want to give it to him, though.
Get us 2 scotches.
We're out.
We're out.
oh, come on.
What the hell are you doing
Oh,
bringing
I
him in here?
just like this.
This guy's evil.
How
Go
are
away.
you?
Get out.
Well,
Oh, come on.
how about me, Cookie? You better than me?
You damn right I am.
Good.
Good. Why you say that?
If I win, you ship out tonight. Deal?
Show him up.
They better not cheat.
I know. After everything that just went on,
Mhm. Oh my goodness gracious.
that is so. Ooh. He has more training though. I really want.
He's been drinking too. He's older.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, but he's also been training a lot in this.
Mhm.
But
Holy smoke for both of them right now.
he's also so stubborn. You don't know. I don't know if he's gonna like risk his life.
Stop it. Stop it.
He's gonna push himself to death because he will not let him win.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Oh, he's
whoa!
bleeding out.
Whoa, whoa, yeah. Look at him.
No, he
Stop
gave
it.
out. He's bleeding.
Stop it.
Get him out.
Oh,
Get him out too.
yeah. Yes.
You don't need anyone.
Oh,
I love you.
Aw. Yay.
oh, hey, you need each other.
There may come a day when a colored diver graduates from this school, but it won't be tomorrow.
Oh no.
As long as I'm
Has to
here.
be.
Oh, come on.
Just don't show up tomorrow. Pappy ain't gonna let you pass.
What an
You
evil
son of a-
man.
Oh, come on, kids, you know? Come on.
What about
That
you,
is
Chief?
horrible. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm here.
I have located my project and am requesting a tool bag. Top time.
Do it.
Do it. You better.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Oh,
He's gonna
come
wait.
on.
I'm still waiting on my tool bag.
Oh, come on.
Do it.
Oh,
Don't.
look at him.
He's saying yes. They're gonna cut it. You son
Oh,
of
you
a
son
gun.
of a
They're gonna
bitch.
make him fail.
It just makes you so
Oh,
you're
angry.
Disgusting. Oh, my God.
You can do it.
Oh,
You can do it.
okay.
So you listen up.
Hang up on him.
Bring him up till
Yeah,
he
he's a
stops
nut.
breathing.
Are you flipping
Oh,
kidding
you
me?
freaking king. What a sick.
I'm a Navy diver.
Oh.
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 Bring him up.
I got it. Disregard that order.
He's an evil man.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Oh, yes, please.
He got it. He got it.
Good. I hope he's okay.
Big way for him.
Yeah.
Get out of the way.
Oh,
Have a
wow.
really warm blanket. You gotta respect him. If you're human at all.
Boss's mate, second class Carl Brashear.
I'm 3 months late.
Let's think about that.
Oh, okay. I guess I was saying about the.
What are you talking about?
Oh no.
Oh,
Enemy.
no, 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 no.
Get up, get up. Russian submarine bearing a 209. That's
Whoa.
not
Oh, come on.
good.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it's so heavy.
Oh.
Come on, sweetie. Oh, it's gonna get caught. He's right on it. Right on
Yes, yep.
it. Yes. Oh, crap, honey.
Oh, my.
Honey. Oh, good. It slipped right off.
Is there another one? Oh, and the freaking fan, the blades.
Oh, that, oh, yeah, that's, oh, God.
That's gonna rip.
Uh-oh. Something's going on. It's going. Guys, let go.
Oh no, oh no, oh no,
Oh,
oh
my God, he's going to do it. No,
His
no.
leg!
Oh,
Oh,
my God.
stop right
Oh,
in shit.
oh, no.
Saved you
oh,
guys.
save them.
Oh, my God.
He shall not stagger! And if he should stagger, he shall not fall!
Yeah, he went crazy. What's in front of him?
There is. A bomb retrieved.
I want to come back.
I'm sorry. It's just not possible.
Cut it off.
What?
Ooh.
Fitted with the right prosthesis, several of them have returned to active duty.
Whoa.
So I'm asking this.
Oh.
Cut off my leg.
I got it off.
Oh, he did. Mm.
So painful. And jump rope?
Oh,
He has to train. He has to practice.
Boy.
ooh, alternate. Oh, it's gonna bleed.
You'll get it. You're still healing.
Look at him.
My God. Yeah.
I've never seen a more determined person.
Yeah. Oh, good luck.
Oh, wow. God.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
What is this?
In Carl's favor.
I don't know. I don't like his look.
They're gonna make him put it on.
This is the latest HEO2 mixed gas rig. It weighs 290 pounds. Will be required to walk 12 steps unassisted.
You can do it.
290.
Yeah. He's
Yes, sir, I
determined.
could.
He'll do it.
Oh, God.
Good man.
Oh, boy.
Good man. Sweetie, sweetie.
One.
You can do it.
Legs,
No,
arms,
you can do it.
fingers.
You can do it. You
Nice.
can do it. You
Ooh.
Don't be careful.
can do it. You can do it. Ooh.
Navy diver is not a fighting man. He is a salvage expert. 11. If he's lucky,
Oh, my
he'll
God.
die young 200 feet beneath the waves. Now you report to this line, Cookie.
Boom.
Yes.
The United States Navy proudly reinstates Carl Brashear to full
Wow.
active duty.
Good.
Yay.
Yeah.
He's a boy.
Wow.
Ah,
Whoa.
1968. Wow.
master diver.
Master diver.
Yes.
Retired from the Navy for another 9 years.
He's almost 50,
Whoa.
51.
Wow.
Amazing man.
Wow, and I bet
Yeah,
you he
what?
stayed the best all that time too.
Oh,
Oh, God.
That was so,
was so
good.
good.
That
Oh,
was
my
so
goodness.
emotional.
he
Yeah,
had
that
to
was
fight so much every
He
step.
Sure did.
Every step, and
God bless him.
just so unfair. Like, I kept crying. Like, we all were crying throughout this whole movie. Because you know all those...
Look at Mama.
Oh, Mom! It's okay.
That was so good.
Just shooting him.
Ryan said, he goes, you're going to cry a lot during that movie. And how powerful. It just, I don't know how repetitive we all were or how much I was, but I felt like I just kept getting so angry throughout this whole thing
Yes.
because it
Yes.
was so
That was-
unfair. And even now,
At
like,
every level.
people are so
That's it.
racist and it just, it's awful.
Oh my
And
God,
and
you
this,
know?
like, everything he went through, and it was even harder. It just, every turn, it's like you trust
Every
these
turn.
people.
How can they? Yeah.
You trust these people, like these are the heroes of the nation, and they're judging someone by their color and saying they're
Yeah,
lying and like taking rights away from him.
Oh my God, that was so
Uh,
I mean, and the whole time he was even in diving school, no one stayed in the same room to sleep with him. The
No,
whole
except
time.
that one friend, that one guy, right?
One
yes,
friend.
That's right.
So I'm glad he made a friend when he first got there, but it just
Yeah.
shows you how
Oh,
brainwashed people
God.
can get. And
That's
it's like,
right.
that's what
That
you
was so
are grown
sad.
to like understand. Like, this is how things are, and he's not worthy of our company and being here. Like, I'm like,
Oh, come on.
how shallow
kidding?
and simple-minded
so
can
shallow.
you be to think that way? Like, you have this wonderful hero.
dare
Like,
them, yeah.
I would absolutely, like, oh my God, like, he's so talented and so good at this, and yet you're degrading him, and it makes no sense. And this one guy in the beginning, when he's like, screw this, when they're all in danger, and he's just freaking taking off, and Carl's the only one helping that guy out, and he says, screw this, and he gets the medal. I know they're trying to show you, like, how bad things were, but I'm like, just to see it,
Come
it's just,
on.
holy
I wanna
crap, he
go
gets
home.
so
That's
mad.
really-
And not only is, like, everything just wrong about that, and, like,
I mean,
God.
yes.
Just-
And his father, it was so true what his father said when he was getting on that bus to leave. You're going to have to really fight. And I don't want you
That's
coming home.
definitely-
and it's going to
yeah.
be hard, and it's going to
gonna
always
be
get
hard.
harder. So I'm glad he did tell him that, and that was also a great motivator for him to really listen to that in his head, you know, when
That's right.
he was going through these hard times. But just for that guy to get that reward or award on him and saying that, like, he's a hero for what happened, like, That never happened. That's a huge lie. He took off. So not
That
only
was-
that
That's
people
a
don't
Virginia.
hear these actual stories. They only hear like the fake story. And then you have this guy helping people in an actual, like another situation. Lives are at stake here. I'm like, really? This is about
Yeah.
like freaking racism and people just hating
Wow,
like on other
yeah.
people. Like, it's just awful to think that way. Like, this is what a beautiful movie, and I'm so
That's
glad he
why
was
I'm so glad
successful.
somebody
Again, this is
watched
based
it.
on an actual person and what
Yeah.
he
His
went
wife
through.
too, what she had to work through to get to where she is now. She's a
Yeah.
doctor.
That's right.
I love that too, yes,
So,
because she
yeah.
really
Wasn't it
worked
nice?
hard. And I love how he
Yeah,
was
thank
like,
you.
you know, where she was at first saying that, well, I just want to work hard and keep my head down. And that's kind of like what his father was like. And he just looked at her, and I like that moment because, like, he wasn't about that. Like, yes, work hard, but you have to really challenge yourself because people will not accept you for working hard.
Oh,
You know,
sure.
they're just going to label you, and it was awful. So I really like them
That's
together. And one thing I have a question about is because she was amazing for him and vice versa, and she was
Yes.
so supportive. I can't even imagine with all the danger he was in the entire time he was in that career. But she was so supportive with all that. And then with him deciding to chop off his leg to make sure he could walk again with a prosthetic, and she was against that. I don't know if it was because she didn't want him to go back again because it was so dangerous, or
I
just to
think
lose
that
the
was the
leg.
That was it.
'Cause
I think it was just she didn't want him going back out there.
Yes.
It was way
Yeah.
too
So much.
dangerous with that bomb.
Dangerous,
and
yeah.
away
Yeah,
from the
because that
family.
would make sense because it was just too much. But
And
at
that
first I was
night
like,
he was, yeah, and that night
That
he
was
was
so
at
much.
retrieving the bomb was the night she said to her son, "Okay, Dad's coming home
yeah.
soon." So I think she just had a threshold of, "I just want you home."
That's
Because
it,
that makes
yeah.
sense. Because it is a lot to take in, and yeah, and he's always out, and he has to do these horrible tasks. You know, I mean, they're very important tasks. But when she said, "I'm a doctor," and doesn't my opinion matter? Like, yes, it does. But she just got upset because he was so determined. Like, no, I'm
Yes.
gonna keep
Yeah.
going. So I'm like, I hope it's not. At first moment, I'm like, I hope it's not because of his leg. Like, oh my god. Like, if everything else, like, that's what's
No,
gonna
I
make
don't
you
think
leave
so,
him.
no.
But yeah, you're right. It's probably because he was gonna go back there. But
That's right.
every freaking step of the way,
From
he
the
Wow,
was
yeah,
just
the fight,
to the-
fight. My God.
everything.
Crazy old-
Oh,
Colonel up in the.
I
gotta give
couldn't
him a lot of
stand him.
credit.
And again,
That old girl.
I just get so enraged by that because when people are just that, I'm sorry, but like simple-minded to just be so
Yes.
hateful against someone's
Hateful.
color.
Yeah.
I'm
What
like,
the heck?
and you're in
all
charge, and
equal.
you have all these medals, and I'm like, what kind of garbage
What kind
is
of
this?
what kind of cheating did you have to do to get those medals?
I mean, like, yes, you
Yeah,
might have
yeah,
worked
think about
hard
it.
or whatever, but so did this guy. And it's like, what the frick? What
And
makes
then
you
he had
so
to work
much
even
better?
harder.
Yes.
So much
Oh,
harder.
I wanted-
And he had-
I
he
was
wanted to
getting
get
so
into the
angry.
school,
I'm like, I hope that guy
waiting for
falls off.
permission.
Yeah.
But
Or even
every
waiting for permission to get into the school. He was just waiting at the gate.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
kept waiting.
he's better than
waiting.
everyone
A
there.
lot
I'm
of
sorry.
patience.
Sunday
Absolutely.
realized, and he
Yeah.
redeemed himself.
And I was glad to see that
Awesome.
because that's hard. And even him being like the chief, and I was confused at the beginning because like I know the histories and stuff, but like we don't know a lot of it because you hear stories, you read on histories, but like these huge things, like horrible things happen that people don't realize actually happen. A lot of major
Yeah.
stories taking place in history with racism and it's just absolutely
Awful, yeah.
awful. And at the
Very
beginning, I know when you're like training in the military and this position with the Navy and diving is like really hard. So when he was getting hosed outside like that, I'm like, well, maybe because they're diving, like this is like training, like they're toughening you up when you come out. But no, he was hateful, and I could see
Yeah.
that in the beginning. But
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, I know there's some racism there with the chief, but I'm not quite sure if he's
Yeah.
like, okay. And in the beginning when everyone left, I thought he was just mad at everyone for leaving. Which he was, but I thought he was going to be mad at all of them leaving, not
Yeah.
at Carl. So I was
Yes.
just like,
My God.
so I was all confused.
And
I'm like,
they do,
Not
try to get recruits to work harder, and they might, use slander, and
That's
say,
right, they
oh,
do
you're
that.
not going to make it.
because
Get
I've
outta
heard that
here."
before,
Yeah.
yeah. And we have friends and family
Definitely.
that went through like military training
Oh,
and all kinds of,
believe me, yes.
And our cousin's a lieutenant too. Yay! Yeah, she's
Thank you,
amazing.
break it.
But like they say things when you're training you to really toughen you up. So I'm like,
Oh, I know.
ooh. And then back then it was like you hear everyone saying these horrible words, you know, these racist words. And I'm like, okay, well maybe this is part of the training. And he's trying to drown him. I'm like, is this like a diving tough training to see if it's gonna break you the first night? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, no, that was pretty bad. Yeah. So I was just hating on
because
everyone.
You didn't know, because in the beginning when he was telling all the recruits in the barracks, okay, he's talking about the new law and everyone is, you know, equal, and they all bagged out. He looked disappointed, and then he looked disappointed when he had to give that award to the wrong guy. He looked disappointed.
He did look disappointed.
He had to do it.
Yeah.
Because he had the peer pressure from above.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was a gradual, what led him to the relationship he has with him now.
Yeah.
He learned from his mistakes.
Wow, but hey.
Yeah, it was a major struggle all the way through, and even being challenged in the bar and wearing the helmets with the water as training to see.
Gosh.
And Carl lasted longer, and I knew it. I'm like, the chief has so much, like Billy, whatever. Like he had so much like pride in himself, and he was just so spiteful that he's like, I knew he was gonna like almost kill himself like doing it, and I was so happy that Carl won that. But it was good to see him struggle to almost death, you know, because he was just that stubborn where he couldn't let him win. And people saw like, holy crap, he was bleeding and everything. So I'm like, this is how far this guy will go. He will not let up.
Right, and they all went to him. And poor Carl's in there, and he just had to help himself like he always does. He's got to help himself. Even that one little.
Yeah, he does.
You know, and going back to that guy too who got that medal, I got so freaking angry again because in that bar, he had, just to go up to Carl again and like have an attitude, like you literally, like that was my medal. I am the hero. You took off and said, "Screw you guys! Like I'm not going to be here for this," and he left. And for him to even be like that, I'm like, what a scumbag, you know? I'm like, and he's in the military, like, holy crap.
It's crazy.
What a story. Yeah. I love the romance in this. That was amazing. Like, he needed that. And his dad in the beginning working so hard. I loved his words and how, like, from the beginning, as Carl as a kid, like, helping him out. And his father's like, you have to go to school. And he's like, no, I got to help you. We got to, like, stay here. So I was so happy that he pushed him to, you know, work really hard and set him.
And his mom was so positive. Yeah. She was so sad when he left, but she knew he had to do something better for himself. But he wanted to be there for his family, but he knew.
And everything that could go wrong, pretty much. Like, here he's already having such a hard time trying to be equal to everyone, and it's just not fair at all. And then his father dies, and he can't even go see him. And I'm like, holy crap.
I know, right?
Yeah, it was so sad.
I have to leave.
It was so sad. And then I'm happy that he had, you know, Joe there that was good to help support him, but he was so strong to begin with.
Extremely. After the accident, he was determined.
Yeah.
I have to follow my dream. I have to finish this.
Yeah.
Good for him.
No matter what the
I really, when he lost his leg, I really thought, or even when it first got hit, when I saw that thing coming, I thought he was going to die there. I thought it was going to hit him in the face, and I'm like, you can't.
You say two guys doing that.
Yeah, he pushed them out of the way, and he's an amazing hero. He is. And
That's right.
I'm like, holy crap, don't die, you know? And then when his leg went off, I thought that was it. I'm like, there's no way he's going to come back from it, and now it's going to be a sad story that, you know, I'm happy that he tried so hard. He already went so high up. But I thought that was going to be very tragic in that way.
What I did like seeing in that ship scene, I did like seeing everyone was rooting for him. And even his commanding officer was like, hey,
cracking jokes in an equal way.
He wants to make an admiral, and hey, it was nice that he was treated equally.
I agree. So he was gaining a lot of respect on the way.
Yes.
I gotta say that scene was the most intense for me. I mean, like, holy crap, losing the leg was awful, but like that whole thing with the other sub coming in and him trying to get out of the way, I was like slapping myself, and I have shorts on, so all you hear is like me like
I saw that fan
How-
going around underneath.
Just
like,
the
whoa,
propellers
the
going. Yeah.
propeller, yeah.
I have a major fear of fans. Anyways, it's so funny. Like normal fans are fine, but like big bladed fans, I always joke about that. I just have a weird phobia with that, and I just think massive blades are gonna chop me to pieces. And seeing that, I was like, and him going through that, and it's like you have no control. And that fin coming off the submarine, I'm like, the fin's gonna hook his line, and it's gonna cut it, and then breathing, like he's so far down there that 5 minutes, 4 minutes is pushing it max, and he went 5 minutes, and I'm like, and then all the excursion of being down there and trying to get back up, and then the pressure down there, like you can't just go right back up because you'll pop. And it's just, ugh.
And then you thought that was the end of the scene, and then that happens.
Yeah, so he went through all that, got on there.
Oh my gosh.
And I thought, like, holy crap, if they drop this bomb, it won't go off, right?
Right.
So, and even going for it, and, they need to find it. And I'm like, he is going down there in the scary water, deep, deep, deep in there. And you can hardly see anything. And you're looking for a dangerous bomb. I don't know.
Right.
Wow, that line of work is just
was
insane. Yeah.
Even that last test of the class of the school, that last test, what they did to him, and cut the toolbox.
I know, I was so mad.
And
he stayed down there the whole
over 9 hours.
He did his
Over that.
his
Yeah, because
supposed to do.
I like how they established that where, they were showing the other guy who took 4 hours and something, and then, Billy's like, oh, well, way to take your time, but you finished it correctly, and he was the last one before Carl, before Carl, and then Carl, double. So once they said that, I knew right away, they're like, holy crap, he's going to be down there for a long time. He's going to have to be down there now because all the nuts and bolts are everywhere. So, wow, huh?
And he finished it. They were going to pull him up.
Yes.
And he still finished it just in time.
That's good.
I love this
Amazing
movie
man.
so
I would
much.
love to
Yeah.
meet
Very
him.
good.
I don't know, if there's any
Cheers
other
to
movie.
him.
We cry in a lot of
He's
movies.
alive.
I cried a lot,
Oh, I
yeah,
did too.
I
I'm
did
such a
too.
baby.
even during good scenes where he was really proving himself, and it was a
Yeah.
more
Great
positive
actor,
moment.
huh?
I was just I was getting
emotional.
emotional just thinking, how bad are people to judge you
I
just
did
by your
too.
color? That's so
Come on,
stupid.
yeah.
But I know. We think. I know. And just even hearing about segregation and stuff, and it's holy crap, the world.
Right from the beginning, right on the bus. Okay,
Yeah.
you guys get in the back.
And sometimes,
I
although I
hate
have
that.
surround sound in here, but there were certain words I wasn't picking up on, and then I heard you gasp, and I'm like, they didn't, but that's how they talk to people, the slangs that they use, and I'm like, holy freaking crap, it's just shocking, and,
That's bad.
I am really happy we watched this. Yeah, I'm just so happy he proved himself, proved everyone else wrong. That was great.
Yes, it was good.
Who was that mean officer? He needed to get out of there.
Yeah, the Quinn guy. Yeah, no, he was.
He needed to get out of there.
The Quinn guy, we'll call him, but yeah, because he had all this new tech, and he was a pencil pusher. They called him,
That's right.
But
yeah.
it was good to see that though, because it shows you these people are just focused on one thing, and they're not really seeing what the job really is. He was more focused on technology, and he didn't care what they could do because they were old school. I know that they use different materials, stronger materials now, that will help you survive when you're down deep. But I'm for another 90 pounds, that's insane for a suit. So I kept making jokes just because I hated that
he
guy.
needs to go down there and put it on.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes.
So-
Yeah.
Wow, but to the
Let's see if he
very
can do 12
end,
steps. I bet you he couldn't even do 6 steps.
Billy was
Not
saying
even one.
6 steps you might pass out, or he was mumbling
Right.
that, so I didn't hear everything. But I'm like, wow, and just to think about it, because I know that's heavy, but you can really feel it when he's trying to walk, and especially with a prosthetic leg. Holy crap.
Oh,
Good for
sure.
him. So
Amazing.
this was
Good for him.
emotional all the way through, tragic, very sad, just but beautiful at the same time.
Yes, it
Oh my
was.
God, the feelings all the way through it,
Beautiful
and
movie it was.
beautiful.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
applaud.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So thank you guys so much for requesting this movie. We get tons of requests. I am so happy we chose to watch this one. We were going through a group of movies, and I'm like, I haven't seen this, and Ryan just said, you're gonna cry, you should watch it. And I'm like, okay. And Robert De Niro I love too. He's such a great actor, and having him have that accent, I haven't heard him with that accent before. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty impressive to hear him so different,
right,
you
yeah.
know? Because I've seen bits and pieces of mafia movies with him in it, and I don't know, that's all I see him as, really.
And the Joker.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We saw him in the Joker. That was, I have to go back speaking of Robert De Niro, his character and his wife, they went through a lot. All she wanted was him.
That's right.
Yeah.
She wanted time with him, and she had a drinking
I felt that was
problem.
so
He had a
sad.
drinking problem.
Yeah.
Right from the beginning,
Yeah.
like we saw how horrible it was for them, and I kept trying to make comments. Like I kept thinking to myself, like, "Ooh, this is like bad. Like he's just a bad man." But he's just, you know, they have their stories, and he had a drinking problem, and he was really stressed out, and he had a dangerous job, and yeah, they were strained a lot. So I'm glad they were able to work it out, and he did listen to her, because I thought that was just going to stay
That's
bad
good,
all the
yeah.
way, and I didn't think he was going to listen to her. I thought he was just going to stay there. Although we did see the beginning of the movie where it took place in the present, where he was out. So
Yes.
like at that
Yes.
point that he was better, you know. And I'm glad that he did defend Carl, his friend, at
Right,
that point
yeah.
from
I
those
am
other
too.
guys.
I'm so glad he just
Mhm.
focused. He made Carl focus on him and forget the guys behind him, and just you can do these.
He did it
12
right.
steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh, that's
Woohoo!
very
That got
good.
me
Yes.
bawling. That
Yeah,
that
that's
scene
right.
got me
Yeah,
bawling.
I'm like so many times it would just hit me, and I'm like, "Whoa," and I'm like telling myself not to cry, but you can't help it.
God.
Sometimes it was wonderful. So thank you guys so much for
Thank
watching.
you.
Please subscribe, and we'll see you very soon, as
Thanks.
always.
Bye,
Bye, guys.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.